Exploring the legacy of a sinister toy. How scary can a toy be?
Hey humans, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I do videos on creepy and disturbing things. So it's fall of 2014 in Dayton, Ohio. A woman named Nicole Allen goes into her local dollar store to pick up a few things. In the back of the store, there's this huge array of pink and plastic. Having a 2-year-old daughter at home, she decides to pick something up for her. All of the toys are displayed at the eye level of children, and all of it is designed specifically to catch a child's eye. Nicole Allen sees a wand that she knows her toddler would love. It's a peachy flower-shaped magic wand. The cardboard package has an innocent anime-looking character on the front, and the back of the package promises that the toy can send out wonderful music. The toy's appropriate for any ages.
Oh, but it summons a demon or something,
Nicole decides that it's fine for her 2-year-old daughter, and maybe it would supply her with a few hours of entertainment. And without thinking much of it, she tosses it into her cart. What she didn't notice is that the packaging on the front calls the toy the Evilstick. But the color of the title blends in well with the packaging, and the font is so bubbly and cheery looking that it's easily overlooked. Nicole gets home with this thing and regrets it instantly.
Oh, good point,
she quickly discovers that she made a grave mistake as her daughter becomes distressed after playing with the toy for the first time. You see, there's foil in the middle of this wand, specifically designed to distort the user's face when they look into this little mirror-like thing. But it got way worse.
That's genius.
Nicole then pressed the button on the wand's handle. To her horror, instead of the light, whimsical music that the package promised, she gets this maniacal, evil laugh. Then
that's a stock sound,
revealing a sinister photo behind the foil. A demonic-looking woman who appears to be slitting her wrists.
Oh god, what the fuck is happening? That is the Evilstick for you.
How on earth did such an object end up in Nicole's household?
Thank you for the 25 gift subs, Tomato Head.
Owner actually purchased a round of these toys all the way back in 2012. They somehow went unnoticed by consumers until Nicole made the unsettling report all the way 2 years later in 2014. We'll talk about it later, but the reason it went unnoticed is because not all of the wands actually had this sinister photo. And by all accounts, the store owner just blamed the mom for buying the toy in the first place because it clearly said Evilstick on the front, so she should have known better. Mom, of course, argued that it was not her fault, as the toy was pink and flowery and mixed in with all the other children's items, such as knockoff Barbie dolls and crowns and things like that. It was mixed in with all the other toys. And I can't help but agree with her there. The story went viral, and everybody thought that we had a new cursed object on our hands. Now let's back up for just a second and see what's really going on here. First of all, a big reason that discount stores such as dollar stores can get away with such low prices is because they sell cheaply made items primarily from China. And with that comes a lot of counterfeit items, usually mimicking name brands. And with that, as you can imagine, comes quality control issues. A man by the name of Matt Clark, who also lived in Dayton, Ohio, became very interested in the story, and he wanted to find an Evilstick of his own. He went to the same dollar store as Nicole did and went to the back where all the toys were. Interestingly, he looked at all of the Evilsticks in the store, and a lot of them didn't even have this demonic woman. In fact, a lot of them weren't even scary.
Damn it.
There was one zombie-type character, but most of them were straight cut-out pictures from manga or anime, pretty cartoony and not scary at all. However, Matt was pleased to find one Evilstick left with the creepy photo in question, and he bought it. That's the clip you saw earlier in the video.
He's so proud.
A clip he made originally just intended to show his friend. But Matt Clark's little clip actually went kind of viral on its own, and it sparked a lot of internet sleuths to help him on the case. They soon figured out that this photo was actually taken all the way back in 2002 by a horror photographer by the name of Butcher Ludwig, which is, in my opinion, the best horror photographer name of all time.
I was just thinking the same thing.
The original intention was just to depict a vampire about to drink her own blood as part of his Macabre Muses series. He posted the photo on his Facebook page, intended just to share his art. Shocking as it turns out, this photographer never gave anyone permission to use his photo, especially not for
I wonder who made the Evilstick.
It had clearly been stolen and copyrighted. The demonic eyes were not a part of the original photo, as you can see. Someone even took the time to add those in to make the photo even creepier. Anyway, so Matt Clark and his internet sleuths follow the barcode of the product back to a factory in China. Sure. He was even set to talk to someone personally in the factory that helped to make the toys. He even posted on his YouTube about how close he was to solving the mystery. Like it, Gamerman. But right after he posted that, to everyone's horror, Matt Clark then suddenly disappeared from social media. This led to speculation that the Evilstick actually was a cursed object.
He was assassinated?
And that someone or something got to Matt Clark for getting too close to the answer. Don't worry though, he has since been accounted for, and according to Matt himself, he just stopped posting. He thought it was funny that people thought he was cursed and that the timing was funny, and so he just stopped posting to keep the rumor going. We all gotta entertain ourselves somehow. Anyway, as it actually turns out,
Matt.
The company that he was talking to in China just stopped replying to his emails. Unfortunately, he never got to talk to anyone in the factory. Instead of the toy being a knockoff, there's this strong theory that perhaps the toy was intentionally tampered with by someone in the factory in China.
Of course it was.
Someone found the image, altered it, and snuck it into production, maybe just as a prank.
Yeah, I think it's a great joke. Like, that's pretty cool.
Children, and it worked. It just seemed too intentional. Consumers wouldn't see the photo until they brought the Evilstick home. There was a tab protecting the battery on the packaging that needed to be pulled off in order for the light to work and therefore for the photo to be revealed. Most people wouldn't bother with trying that in the store, so most people would just throw it in their car and bring it home and activate the wand when they got there. This would also prevent them from hearing the creepy laughter in the store. Someone also went through the trouble of photoshopping the picture before putting it into production of this particular batch of Evilsticks. Either way, Nicole Allen and Matt Clark are the only two people that we know of who have an Evilstick with this particular demonic
Wait, how does this go on for 4 more minutes?
Ludwig, like we talked about earlier, the photographer of the original photo, tried to talk to somebody in the factory about his stolen work. He exchanged a few emails with the company about his stolen photo, but of course, as you can imagine, they said they couldn't do anything about it.
It's all just gonna be like epilogue now, I think. That's cute. That's a good prank, whoever did that. They really fucking got him. That kid will never forget that. There's a resub Trav and Pan.